Hello everyone and welcome to what I think is the 4th episode of the Sorcerer walkthrough. Anyways, last time we killed the last giant and the pursuer, two pretty easy bosses, and on this episode we'll be heading on the Heides Star of Flame, which is one of the coolest areas in my opinion. It's really good looking and the enemies there are quite easy to beat, so you can easily farm a lot of souls there. Plus it has two very easy bosses, especially one of them. Other is just down here with the Crimson Parma. I'm never going to use it, but for the sake of this walkthrough I'm just picking everything up. I'm guessing these are loading screens. I don't know what they are. First time I came here I thought this was a dead end. Okay, we got a soul and a broken thief sword. Worthless. Yeah, I never noticed this real hallway. Now these guys, as you can see there are some big guys here. I know they look intimidating and all that, but they're not really. Now the easiest way to kill this first guy, what I have found, is to lure him here, and when he starts swinging just leave and he'll just he didn't this time, but most of the times he'll drop down that edge. As you can see I don't do much with my sorceries, so I'll be using a sword to kill these guys because it takes some time to kill them. We need better gear and better stuff in general. And here you have the first bonfire. On my first playthroughs I missed this bonfire. I don't even know where the hell was. I don't know why. Now this guy up there, that's a one-time spawn enemy, because he drops a very good item, a very useful item for us. Away. And let me shoot him, because they're pretty strong though, these guys with the maces. Come on. There you go. Careful, you don't want him to drop out of the edge or anything, because you really want this item. It's Sublime Bone Dust. It will increase the effect of our Estus Flask. Got another soul here and a human effigy. Always useful. Come on. Now this guy here will stay by this. He's guarding a lever actually. And you can actually make him to lure him onto the edge and maybe he'll drop, but it's really dangerous. So I recommend either fighting him here or drawing him down the stairs. Down on these stairs will be probably a lot easier. I'm gonna get this item because I always forget about it. Got a load talisman here. Oh yeah, the lever, of course. Now down there, as you can see, it's the boss. Where is it? Come on, where are you, man? Well, there he is. You can barely see him on the edge there. And his platform is really small. If you try and fight him that way, you'll probably fall out of the platform. So what you want to do is you want to pull these levers. I think there is one more. Yeah, it will actually make the platform bigger, so you have more space to fight him in. And then there's one more platform, and after that you can only drop out of these windows. I don't know what they are, but yeah. So it's kind of hard to drop out of the platform after this. Now these guys, I hate these big guys with a big sword because they hit really hard, but it's easier to kill them. Oh, stamina. Oh crap, the other guys are coming. No, get away, man. Oh yeah, almost fell for that. Usually they do a 3 attack combo, but sometimes they do that 4th knock above their head. Actually, when they do the last one over their head. Sometimes, not this one. Sometimes they do a 4th attack. And yeah, they're dropping their armors and swords and stuff. But as you can see, their pattern is pretty easy to learn. So it's not that hard to kill them actually. This might get me out again. And they drop cracked blue orbis and cracked red orbis. As soon as you kill these 3 guys, the second lever will pop up, and don't forget to pull these levers, they're very important. Especially if you want to use the NPC that you can use, because you can actually summon an NPC with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a human effigy here. Yeah, you can summon an NPC, and as always, you know that the NPCs here are not that bright, so you really want these platforms here. Come on, man. I really need a better shield, like 100% shield. You got from me? Another cracked blue eye orb? Yeah, I think they are dropping only blue ones, not red. Now, right here there is a chest, you don't have to jump over that edge. And we got 3 green blossoms. And here is this NPC summon sign. Masterless Glamour is the NPC that you can summon with you. He doesn't have an NPC side quest, sideline quest, I don't know what they're calling them. But he's pretty useful with this fight because he's drawing all the attention. And you can actually use him for the second boss fight too. So his summon sign won't disappear after you kill this boss. You will just have to rest for a bit. And there is a Dragonrider. He's pretty easy, as you'll see why he's that easy. His attacks are really easy to avoid. They just have a long reach. So all you want to do is just defend and leave Masterless Glamour do take the heat from the boss. Just go ahead and shoot him. I've killed this guy solo in New Game ++. It's New Game level 3. Yeah, sometimes he could knock Masterless Glamour out of the windows, as you can see there, because he's really stupid. But okay, this time he won probably. So I will be taking on this game to the New Game Plus. So I will take this walkthrough to the New Game Plus altogether. And I will be fighting all of the bosses by myself. Now, because you can actually have the NPC summon in the whole New Game stuff, I'll be using the NPCs as much as I can. Because since you can actually use their help, there's nothing bad with that. But in case you want to fight them solo, I will after the first playthrough of this game. And we got his soul. And this little stir here will lead us to the second bonfire. Before you rest, go ahead and talk to that gal right here. Very annoying lady.
Are you
You'll
from
see
these
why.
parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of mirror. I can see that you are well suited. But the cost of it.
Okay, so this is Lycia. If you're a cleric, you really wanna find this chick right here because she sells tons of miracles, especially the lightning spear. So, and also she has a ring that increases faith, but I don't find these rings necessary. I prefer more utilities ring. And yeah, she also had a cleric's chime.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place. The king, gone. I fear that by now, they may have...
So, go ahead and exhaust her dialogue and she will go to Majula.
Why did I come here? Do I need any other reason than... My preceptor always said this up and such. Sometimes I fight. It is, and being out here all alone only makes this a more... I expected this cathedral to be bustling, without any goings-on, to a place I could... help the gullible. No
So,
need
yeah,
for mirror.
as
The
you
gods
can see-
frown upon such souls.
She is kind of a bitch, as you can see. Now, I think that's pretty obvious. Now we'll go ahead and rest, because we want our soul charges. I got some souls. I don't think I'm going back right now to... No, well, why not? I mean, there is another boss ahead of us, and it's tougher than this one. So let's go back and level up. I was saying that, yeah, she's pretty annoying. But you're actually dealing with her in the future. You'll see how. I'm not gonna spoil that in case you don't
Bearer
know.
of the curse, seek the, lest this
So we can get, like what, 3-4 levels? I'll be going with more intelligence because we really need that. We want our magic bonus to increase, but we also need attunement. Attunement, yeah, that's right. Because we want that casting speed and we want more slots, because we will be getting more spells. Yeah, I'll go with intelligence and attunement for now. And that's it for now. Let's go back to our bonfire. Now from here on, what you want to do is clear the path between this and the next boss. Because if you want to use the Master's Glamour for the second fight, you don't really want any enemies around. Because as I mentioned, he's not that bright. And he will also be damaged by these guys a lot. So go ahead and clear these guys. These big guys actually have a chance to drop their sword. It's actually an ultra sword, as you can see. Now if you don't want to fight all these guys all together, you can just lure 2 of them. I think it's the best you can do. As you can see, the one guy with a shield will... Oh, maybe he won't approach. Okay, that's for the best. Oh crap. I thought I had my shield up, but I didn't. Now this is pretty much the way you want to fight these guys. I'll be using my sword for the shield guy because they're a bother. Let's see. But yeah, you want to circle to the right mostly. And as soon as they do their finish, their 3-hit combo, just go ahead and waste them. I would recommend waiting for their combo to end because usually the third combo is not this one, but there's another one. Their ending move can actually get you even if you're like behind them. Yeah, this one. There we go. Now here you want to lure the big guy first, so just get it close enough for him to come by, and then wait. Don't fight him near the other guy because he will come and you'll have to fight them 2 at once. I like this area so much because it's an easy area, as you can see. I mean, yeah, these guys look big and intimidating, but they're nice guys. Yeah, let's see. There you go. And there's one more enemy that I'm not gonna kill right now. First, I'm going to bring Masterless Glamour with me. Now, there is an item on the edge here. Be careful. It's a divine blessing. I'm trying to be extra careful because I don't have a good history with edges. Actually, I believe I die more by dropping off edges rather than dying actually while fighting. So yeah, you will see that the Master's Glimmer sign is right there. There it is. So go ahead and summon him. Try not to run too much ahead of him, because, well, he'll get lost. I don't know why they made the NPCs this dumb. I mean, mobs are smarter than these guys. I mean, I've seen them dropping off edges, getting themselves poisoned, whatever you can think of. It's like they have no brain at all. But I guess it's for the best, because you really want to use them as a distraction. I mean, if they were doing their actual job, they could defeat the bosses by themselves, and that wouldn't be that great. I mean, it would get boring, too much easy. So yeah, keep an eye on this guy, because he might stuck somewhere, or he might not even follow. Yeah, one time he fell right here with me, I don't know why. And now kill this guy together with Glamour. As you can see, he deals a fairly amount of damage. Oh crap, that got. Anyways, as soon as you're done with this guy, there will be a lever up here. It'll pop up. Go ahead and pull it. It will drop down that bridge. Don't worry, it's not going to land on your head, even though it looks like. Little FPS drop, it's okay. There you have an old Radiant Life Gem. Where's that guy? There he is. Please don't drop off the edge. And here you got a Ring of Biting and 5 human effigies. Okay, that's a lot of human effigies, and it's for a reason, apparently, because, yeah, it's like the game is telling you that you're gonna die here. Maybe. And the Ring of Biting, if you just die a lot, you can actually use that ring. Anyway, I'll tell about the ring later. As soon as you come in here, this guy will charge, and he hits really hard, as you can see. You'll see. So try to avoid his attacks. Wait for him to focus on Glencore. Actually, his name is Glencore. I was calling him Glamour. Yeah, probably he will guard break my shield with one hit. Come on. Alone. Yeah, there you are. But even as a solo fight, he's not that hard to beat. I don't know why he's focusing so much on me. I'm guessing that yeah, Glamour will have to do some damage first. Okay, avoid that because it goes right through your shield. Now I don't want the whole fight to go like this. Me getting all the hit and Glencore trying to do some damage. So come on. Avoid his dark attacks. There you go. Okay, now that he finally focused on Glamour, go ahead and waste him. He's moving around too much, as you can see, so it won't be that easy to hit him with a spell. I should actually use a life gem just to be safe. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and waste him. As you can see, Glamour is taking a big amount of damage. Come on. And we don't want him focusing on us, so it would be better if Glencore could just hold it for another. Okay, there you go. He's down. So yeah, that was it. Now, I recommend fighting this guy if you're fighting him solo. He's solo in an old Leo ring. If you're fighting him solo, I recommend fighting him in melee, even if you're a sorcerer. because if you're trying to keep a big range between you and him, he'll actually do a lot of looping attacks, and he'll actually use his dark attacks. So you want to be near him and maybe in mid range. So we got a Hate Knight, Iron Mask, and a Tower Shield. This guy, he'll let you join a Covenant of the Blue, I think it's the name, but you need to have a token of something with you. Not token of Spite, token of Spite is for another Covenant. Token of Fidelity, I think is the name. Anyway, here you have your last bonfire. Actually, this area is not considered Hate's Tower of Flame, as you can see. It's considered the Cathedral of Blue. And that's because if you want to resurrect a boss with a bonfire ascetic, you'll have to use it on this bonfire. That's why it's a completely different area. Because if it was in the Hate's Tower of Flame, both bosses would be resurrected with just one bonfire ascetic. Now, what I recommend doing after you beat these two guys is clearing the area completely out of these knights, because they're easy to kill, especially as a sorcerer. So what you want to do is use the first bonfire that we found when we came to this place, and you know, just rest all the time and kill these guys and then rest. They drop 400 souls each, and if you're wearing the Covetous silver ring, they will drop 480, I think. Now what you want to do here is lure this guy first. You don't want to fight both of them together. I mean, you saw that there are two guys there, right? There's another guy with a shield behind this guy. Yeah, as soon as you get in here, he'll guard and try to go back. But it's too late for you now, buddy. Got his leggings. And yeah, here's the other guy. Lure him out of that tight space. You don't want to fight him there. Just wait for his attacks. And 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now there are some items back here. Human effigy, dark torches, soul of a Pro Knight, that's a good one, and halberd, the all night halberd. Even though that looks pretty badass, I don't know, I'm not all that up for halberds. Now I'll be taking us actually to the next bonfire, which is right before No Man's Wharf. It's a pretty cool area, even though it's pretty dark, but you can actually light it up. And it has the area boss there is a lot easy to kill actually, and we'll have Lucastil with us. We'll have Lucastil accompanying us because she has her side quest that we want to finish. Now I'm just going right this way because there's no need to head for the other way. There's nothing there, not a chest, not a secret passage or anything, not even an item. So just go ahead and kill that knight that we just killed and head down the elevator. And this is the reason I actually went to the Lost Bastille first, even though I finished that area later, because it has actually 3 bosses. Actually, it's one boss fight, but you fight 3 bosses all at once. Because I wanted to talk to Lucastil, because the Lost Bastille is where you actually first meet her, or you're supposed to meet her first. So right here will be the second time meeting with her. I think throughout the game you will be meeting her 4 or 5 times. I think 5 is the number. Now before you go the other way, run up here because there are items here. Now if you're a melee character, there is a pretty good set right here. It's a knight set, but the guy back in Majula, I don't remember his name. Yeah, you get the whole set here, but you can actually get the elite knight armor set back in Majula from the guy that sells all the armors. I always keep forgetting his name. Anyway, and that armor is actually a lot better than this one. This is the armor I'm actually using in my knight playthrough. Now, no more items here, so just run into this hole in the wall. And soon enough you will find your bonfire, and look at Seal just standing there.
I thought that might be you. The longer I am here, a wretched place indeed, but not with what could have caused such... Ah, yes, this is for you. Of course, Our land of Mirror is surrounded by... There is only one way up in Mirror. My family had little fortune and no name, with two things. I was raised to wield. Life was hard, but I had swift success on the battlefield, and quickly, and then I came.
So as you can see, she is afflicted by the curse too. She's an undead.
Have you heard of the undead? An undead gradually loses his humanity, and finally he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are.
As you can see, she removed her mask for a bit there. And she's turning hollow, even though she doesn't seem to admit it. So she came here because of the curse. She wants to lift the curse like all the other undead, I'm assuming. This is actually the only part when she removes her mask. If you want to see her face, it's kind of pretty actually, and she has a cool voice. So anyway, we'll go ahead and rest here. Actually, we'll travel back to Majula and spend our 100 souls on leveling up. Maybe buying a proper shield. Because I'm tired of this plate. No, I don't want to yield this plate anymore. Also, I'm trying so hard to remember the name of this guy here. What's your name, sir?
Oh, hello again.
Molin. Yeah, Molin. Great name. How am I supposed to remember that? Anyway, as soon as you buy a few items from him, I'll go ahead and buy this Silver Eagle Kite Shield. But as soon as... Yeah, as you buy... I think only one of this stuff is enough. You don't have to buy a lot. But he'll actually bring more stuff. I thought this shield was better than mine. You know what? I don't even care. It's more good looking. Yeah, I prefer this shield over the large plate, even though it's not that great as the other one. How could a big white plate be better than this shield? Anyway, don't care for this right now. Oh yeah, I always forget. Don't forget to burn your Sublime Bone Dust. Now you'll notice that our Estus Flask will be at +1. Estus Flask +1, there you go.
Bearer of the less.
And next we'll be heading on to the... I don't have any shards right now. We'll be heading off to the No Man's Wharf because there is an NPC there that we really want to have here in Majula, and he actually sells some really good stuff for us sorcerers. Now let's go with more attunement. I could use a few more HP, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll do this for now. There we go. Okay, so we've taken on the two bosses actually here on the in Heides' Tower of Flame. It was a good episode. No deaths in this episode either. This is great. I've actually died a couple of times already, but it's okay. Anyways, on the next episode we'll go back to No Man's Wharf, fight there. There is a Flexel Sentry there, that is the area boss. And I know where all the items and the hidden doors are in that area. This area has actually a lot of good stuff. It has some Estus Flask Shards. And the enemies are pretty easy to kill, especially if you're a Sorcerer. Everything is easier if you're a Sorcerer. Just be more accurate. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please drop a like or a comment, whatever you feel like, or subscribe to my channel for more of these videos. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.